This is Jay from Tea Party Patriot Place, and this is TSC T-Shirt Chronicle 1C, No King But Jesus, My Corona Shutdown. In Part C videos, we look at current events in the light of the story of this T-shirt. So if you've not seen No King But Jesus, the story, Part 1A, please go back and watch it. The story is what we really want to share. Part C also lets you know how you too can join this mission to restore our nation to its foundational principles so we can continue to be the shining light of liberty to the world. Okay, I'm told I have to remind you all, please go below this video and click the like and subscribe button so you will not miss all the great t-shirt stories coming up. I think there's a little bell, you can click that too. I don't know. Anyway, do that. So what's happening now? This may be the only time I will ask that rhetorical question, knowing everyone has the same answer. The silent enemy has us under attack. The coronavirus, COVID-19, China virus, Wuhan virus, whatever you want to call it, it is not nice. Millions of businesses are closed, schools are closed, all sports are canceled, large groups of people close together cannot get together. They could spread the virus further and faster than a speeding bullet, leaping tall buildings in a single bound. It's really not funny. That there is nothing even remotely amusing about this. So why not smile a little anyway? We can cry, doesn't really gonna help. We can hate those responsible. We can either blame it all on Mother Earth for creating such a nasty thing for us humans. Or we can remember that our love, life, and refuge is not on this earth, but with our Lord. This is where our nation began back in 1775 with these words, "No king but Jesus." They were spoken on the village green in Lexington, Massachusetts on the first Patriots Day, April 19, 1775. This is what makes the United States of America different from every other nation on earth. We profess and know that our rights, our freedom and liberty emanate not from some kindly king, council, or governing body of any kind, but from God. No wonder evil works so hard to take this basic foundational lesson out of our schools, to mock and shun its mention in any political discussions, to actually teach the exact opposite, and we allow it to happen. Now we are in the corona shutdown. We are trying to listen to the scientists, we believe they know more than we do, to what we need to do to curb this evil virus. Meanwhile, those who could strip away our freedom are eating it up. Look how easy it is to scare the sheep and get them to comply, they say. We have this country on lockdown and we can convince them to do anything. How massively they misjudge us. We, the people, will not comply with rules that strip our rights and liberty. Gun sales are through the roof. Online church attendance is soaring. And God's love and message is pouring out throughout social media. Do you know why they hate us? Not because we believe, but because of our faith. It allows us to know that death is not something we need to fear. It is merely a transition to a better life with our Lord. It is impossible to rule an enemy who has no fear of death. We are in this fight together. We will do what we need to do to get safely through this crisis with as little damage as possible. But we will not cede our liberty. We will make the change we need to make in our lives, our communities, and our nation to right our path. We will begin by helping others and spreading the good news, the truth. My coronavirus shutdown began over a month ago on March 12th. I arrived at perhaps my biggest show of the year at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center after a 625-mile drive from my home here in Tennessee. I love going to events, meeting fellow American patriots, sharing these t-shirt stories. Many of them decide to spread the message as well, purchase some shirts, and keep my part of this mission to restore America going. But this day, March 12, 2020, I arrived to find out the show had been canceled by the local county government an hour before I got there. So, 625 miles back home. Every event since then has been canceled, and every one for the next month is canceled too. Making and selling these shirts I began making and selling these shirts back in 2009 as a way to support the Tea Party movement. That movement's led to many positive changes we are seeing in our nation today. That's why I call it Tea Party Patriot Place. And that just makes me want to fight evil even harder. Because right now, it's after our destruction. It wants to take down me and anyone else who's out there trying to spread the American message. But I firmly believe that what evil means for destruction, God turns to blessing. I am greatly technologically challenged, to say the least. So it has taken me 5 weeks to learn how to even make and post a video. I have built a website. It is not great, but it will work. I'm still adding to it and trying to improve it. If I can meet patriots at events who want to share these t-shirt stories, how many can I meet online? So I'm making these videos, hoping I'm not too boring, so the patriots across this nation can see these shirts, hear these stories, and decide to share them as well. Do you know John Galt? If not, look up Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. It's a 1,000-page book, but there is a new video. In fact, it's on YouTube videos right now, 3 parts. The free side even. I know no one who knows John Galt that would not recommend this video. Suffice it to say, I do not believe in asking anything from someone without providing something of value in return. I'm not looking for Patreons or donations of any kind. If you embrace these ideas, buy these shirts, share these ideas, and get in the fight. Then the mission continues. We really build our nation on its original rock of a foundation. I live now in the small town of Newport, Tennessee, on the edge of the Smoky Mountains. Only about 7,000 people live here in this county seat. The whole county is about 35,000 people here in the hills. Yet when I set up on our Harvest Street Festival every October, I will sell over 100 of these shirts in just 2 days. These are Americans, not afraid to share their mind. I'm so sad to see the many small businesses, mom and pops here, that are just closed, and I don't know if they'll ever open. So many jobs lost, young people just trying to get started. And a small town like this will be the last one to recover. But perhaps we can help. If enough shirts are sold, I will need help to make them and ship them. With sales of about 50 shirts a week, I can keep this mission going. That's it, just 50 a whole week, 7 a day. You see, I've lived long enough, the government is actually giving me some of my money back that I've given them for 40 some years. About 100 shirts per week makes it grow. And maybe I can go to a dentist again, that'd be nice. After that, about every 150 shirts a week is a job. A decent job, not minimum wage. Do you want to bring jobs back to a small Appalachian town in the heart of America? I just want to get America back on its true foundation and maybe get my teeth fixed. Keep on my low-carb diet and away from type 2 diabetes, which runs in the family. Other than that, I'd like to keep sharing these stories, adding new shirts, fanning the flames of freedom, and giving back to this country, beginning right here where I live. So go to the website, teapartypatriotplace.com, www.teapartypatriotplace.com. Check out the shirts. They are all printed on the front and the back. The front of the shirt is on the top, and the back of the shirt is underneath. This is the way you'd see them at a show. All right, this is also the way you'll see them at a website. So if you go to the website, you can see the shirts that way. All the shirts are available in many colors. And that's just not just on the first one that's pictured. If you click on the shirt, it'll blow up so you can see it easier, read the finer print, and then you'll find a drop-down menu for size and for color. Now all the shirts are only $19, printed on the front and the back. Free shipping, so no charge for shipping ever. Now sizes 2X and up are a little more, they cost me a little more too. There are different pages once you get to the website. There's a Christian heritage page, history, Second Amendment, hoodies, youth, all the way down to toddler size, 6 months old. Find just 2 adult shirts and order them. Or actually, it's any order $38 and over. That's the way the website works. And put in the coupon code J20. That's me, J-A-Y-2-O, 20, J20. You put that in the box and you'll get a 20% discount. That would make 2 shirts, which are only $38, down to just $30.40. So just over $15 a piece, free shipping. Now, here are a few of my newer shirts, as you might see them at an event. I just want to try to give you an idea of what's going on. Here's one of the newer ones. This is called Truth, the New Hate Speech. And now on the back of this shirt, we have a quote. In times of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Who said that? George Orwell. Welcome to 1984, folks. Well, pan down here and you can look at the shirt colors available. I usually take this to a show. I'll take it this gray color, a khaki, a light blue, this royal, it's called royal heather, kind of a bluish color, pink heather, black. All right, here's another new shirt from last spring. This one's called the Q shirt. And it's just a picture here of Q. And so many people ask the question, what's the Q? You know, well, it's, you can see printed on the sleeve too. And I love it when they ask that question. On the back, people will ask about this. What's that mean? Oh, it means where we go one, we go all. Yep, that's what Patriots do. And you can see panning down here, this shirt comes in the khaki color, and again, this royal heather, pink heather, what we call black heather, dark gray and black. Another newer one from back then was my first Trump shirt for 2020. This is Keep on Trumpin' 2020. There you go. All right. And on the back, it's, hey, progressives, we built it, you broke it, we'll fix it, you're fired. Again, comes in many different colors. So you can see those here. We've got this bright safety pink, also the light gray, gray heather, and the darker gray, which is a black heather, okay? So that shows those. Now, here's a newer Trump design. Just made this a few months ago after the impeachment thing went through. And here on the back, it'll catch their attention. It says, President Trump is guilty of obstruction. That's right, he is. He's guilty. And they hate him for it. He's guilty of obstructing socialism and secularism and globalism. And illegal voting, too. They don't like him obstructing that either. So that's what they hate him for. I think we should love him. So what should we do? We should get off your rump and vote for Trump. That's right. So what other colors does that come in? Comes in the green, here, military green, black, OD green it's also called, and again, this royal heather. Here's another new one. It's called Dads Against Dating Daughters. It's what we used to have. Now it's got 3 Ds. Dads Against Daughters Dating Democrat. Yep. Gotta watch those, boys. And here you can see the back of that shirt as well, where it says, guns don't kill people, guns kill varmints. Who wants to date my daughter? Are you a varmint? And that comes in many different colors again also. We got the OD green, military green, same color. Royal heather, light gray, red, black. So they all come in many different colors. And that's how things work here at Tea Party Patriot Place. You go in, you find the color you like, get the shirt you like, and the size you like. I have over a dozen shirts about the Second Amendment. Here's one of the simplest ones. That's the Second Amendment right there. Just as it's written. You can see this on the website as well. On the back, what part of shall not be infringed do you not understand? Simple question. I'd like to know. This shirt here will be the subject of our next T-shirt chronicle. It's Don't Tread on Me. Now this was Don't Tread on Me with the rattlesnake was incorporated into many of the flags of the militias that fought in the Revolutionary War. But only one added the words liberty or death. Do you know which one and why? Find out in the next T-shirt chronicle. Okay, we also have hoodies. Here's a new one I've just done as a hoodie. This will be the third t-shirt start. It's the Declaration of Independence. My rights come from God. Not from a king or a dictator, not from a president or a Congress, not from any man. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and the whole big quote there. On the back, part of the armor of God. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. Against the authorities and the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And that was their battle then. It's our battle today. I'm also going to be putting these ladies' V-necks on the website as well. And again, same thing, front and back. I'll have children's shirts coming onto the website here soon. So a little keep on trumping. Okay, they're just printed on the front side on the children's. Here's a one all the kids like. Warning, if zombies chase us, I'm tripping you. Okay, so there we go. So this is what's coming up. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll let you go now. Thanks for listening. God bless.